Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
Y'all thought that song was playing, huh? Y'all thought that song was playing, huh?
You know the war in the heavens that they speak of, the silent war? You know that's the war against the sun, right? What you see those planes doing up there?
But that's a topic for another day. Did you guys hear about the 6,000 planes that got grounded?
Because the sun was popping off at the mouth yesterday. Did y'all hear about that? Not because of weather, not because of technical issues,
but it's because the sun popped off so hard that it disrupted their whole navigation system.
Now they're saying in order for these planes to fly again, they must update their systems.
But they also said that some of these planes will never see the air again. What do they mean by that?
Emma, do we have a sense of just how serious this is? Well, it's thought that possibly as many as 6,000 aircraft, Airbus 320 planes, so these A320s, have been affected. This software issue means that a software update is required. And as a precautionary action, these aircraft will be grounded until that is done. Now, it's believed to relate to an incident which occurred on October the 30th involving a JetBlue flight from Cancun in Mexico to Newark in New Jersey. There was a sharp loss of altitude. Several people were hurt. And that incident has been analysed. And this is what has been found, that there was an intense solar radiation incident which may have corrupted data critical to the functioning of flight control. So the fact is, they clearly don't want to take any chances. Now, the UK Civil Aviation Authority has warned that it's likely there will be disruption and cancellation of flights over the coming days. In a statement, they've said the requirement will mean the airlines flying these aircraft will in some cases have to change software over the days ahead or remain on the ground from Sunday onwards until the software has been changed. Only some UK airlines are affected. This action is likely to mean that, unfortunately, there may be some disruption and cancellations to flights. So passengers being warned that they should get in touch with their airline to see if their flight has been affected.
See, the sun has been the real reason why these flights have been grounded the past couple of months. It's not because of air traffic control, y'all. Imagine what the sun is doing right now.
The lady said intense solar radiation. I know y'all be feeling that sun touching y'all skin right now. I feel good, don't it?
But the fact of the matter is, I said at one point in time, 3D technology is going to
start to fail from this solar radiation that's on the planet right now.
This is causing everything to vibrate a lot faster. This is why time is speeding up. The physical reality is dismantling, y'all. She says 6,000 airplanes have been affected by this, and there's more to come. This is only the beginning. Remember what they told us to leave the world behind when the planes will started falling out of the sky? And we have been seeing this the past couple of years, haven't we, y'all? I'm just letting y'all know, y'all. The shift is here. The fact that they still letting planes fly right now, y'all, is beyond me. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this.
All praises to the Most High. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's good to be here. Thank you to Brother Conscious Juice doing this. Great glory to the Holy Spirit. And again, this is a sister. Before this happened, before this hit the news, the sister sent me an email 3 to 5 days before all that. She told me her son is working for one of those big company, and they already told him, like, yo, we're gonna have to let you guys go because we're gonna shut down, because we're gonna have to go out there and tell those people something ain't right, the radiation and so, and then after that it come out of in the news. And the sister was on point. And this is something I'm not going to rave about and talk about like really loud, because over here we already know what's going on. We've been telling the people. We told them, like, yo, these things that you're seeing, they are not accident. Yay, of course, they say it's the solar radiation. Whatever they want to say, the point still remains the same. The micro line is activated. The ley line is activated. They can't do anything. They at one point they won't be able to go anywhere. They won't be able to fly. And people are saying, "Oh, well, I'll take the train or I'll drive." You won't. You see, the ley lines or what make you for you to standing up here and go to your bathroom. It's the ley line for you to stand up here and take a bottle of water and put it in your mouth. It's the ley line. See, what's gonna happen here? It's gonna be like you people gonna be in somewhat in a 24 hour drunkenness. You won't be able to know where to go, what to do. We will be the only people to know what to do and where to do. What do you think and how do you think you kept our people enslaved in a plantation? They couldn't run away. They tried, but they didn't know where to go. Some of them run away and then they pass a forest or something and they come right back to the plantation. How the hell a slave run away back in the 1800s and you find this slave with a few dudes and a few horse and a few dogs? You just find it a few dozen miles away from the stuff. The reason why people could not run away because the Holy One, the ley line was against us. We didn't know where to go and how to do it. It messed with our mind. It made us to a degree dizzy. We didn't know what things. The only thing we knew where the plantation were. Once the Holy One switched this thing against you, you won't be able to walk on your feet. You won't be able to ride your bicycle and then get in your car and drive and get in the train and fly to the sky. You won't be able to do none of those things. You see, your mind will turn into mush. People say, well, oh, if you guys come and try to enslave me, I'll fight you, I'll do this. You won't be able to do anything. You'll be, to a degree, lobotomized. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's why I don't waste my energy trying to explain to people or raving and yelling and try to tell you people that those planes are falling off the sky because, well, the blessing is over. The ley line has been switched. We are in control of this. And I'm letting you guys watch this and watch how your very own people sit there and lie to you and telling you, oh, well, the reason is like it's the FAA and it's Trump cutting off the help. It's Trump that Trump did this. Trump put 6,000 airplanes. Look, listen, this thing is, you know what? I'll talk about this later on. Because somebody remind me. Because sometimes I have to do a little revision and stuff like that. The so-called, they are doing the grass out there. Good grief. Let me put the video here so I won't forget about it. Okay, the ley line is more than for travel and things like that. It's for communication. Well, you take, because the reason why you talk in your phone, you are communicating through your computers is because of your technology, because you are so smart. No, it's an access to the ley line. What they are calling radio waves, it's an access to the ley line. Telepathy is an access to the ley line. The ley line is pretty much everything. The spider grandmothers, when you study those things, you realize, oh man, you guys are ducked. You're not gonna be able to do anything. But anyway, beloved, thank you for our beloved to show up. Today is our 17th days of fast, and today we are going to talk about the opposite of self-hatred that we did last time, and the shadow fast. We're going to get into self-love. A lot of people hated themselves so much that they projected to others. Again, like I said before, this is not about groupism. This is individualism in this case. When I say this, beloved, I want every single one of you to love yourself. Love yourself for who you are, what you are, and above all, what you're going to be. This self-love, beloved, it is to honoring your own worth. Not only to know what you're worth, but to honor that, okay? Because self-love, it is this foundation of emotional, spiritual, and physical health. If you hate it yourself, beloved, you have zero foundation when it comes to health, spiritual, or anything physical, because you already hate it. Remember, whatever that you hate, you despise, you don't want nowhere near you, it will stay away from you. If you hated people that are successful, that have money, that have good health, that are in good stance, all those things will stay away. Excuse me, from you. Good health will stay away from you. Prosperity, money, health, or the wealth, they will stay away from you because you hated it. This self-love, beloved, it is treating yourself with respect, compassion, dignity, without arrogance, and what we discussed yesterday, neglect. What the opposite of neglect, the nurturing. It is to treat yourself with this with that respect, not with disrespect, because the English language is all over. It's to treat yourself with that respect. We talk about this, beloved. If you want others to stop effing with you, you need to stop effing with yourself. If you want others to stop stealing, disrespecting you, calling you any sort of name, and so you need to stop doing those things. You need to start treating yourself with great honor, great respect, great self-love. We talked about boundaries the other day. You have, beloved, to start treating yourself and valuing yourself through healthy boundaries. Know the limit. Know how, this kind of self-talk, things like that, and actions that promote or honor your well-being. You have to do those things within yourself. And once you start treating yourself a certain way, people will say, this Negro right here, this Negro is right there, he or she doesn't take his, he or she doesn't like that. The reason why you never seen 83 come in the midst here trying to cause chaos and trying to do things and distracting us, no. They know there's a respect, there's a self-love here, there's a group love here, there's a way that we behave ourselves, there's a boundary here, there's a great code of honor that they must respect. Most of them, they are here, they come here, they come with respect and silence, they come to learn, because this is one of the places for them to get liked. They can go to those pastors that are meeting 12-year-old for relation. They can go to these pastors that are the priests that are doing those young boys and those little boys in the school, the church. They can do that. They have to come here and they have to be respectful. And they know this hey, she is real, because why? We set a boundary. We set a certain limit. We F around here all the time. We tell jokes all the time. We are serious too. We cry, we laugh, we do things, but they know, everybody that are here know there is a boundary they cannot cross. Do the same for yourself. Take action, beloved. Execution over intention. Execute things. Your action, not going out there and start executing people with your AR-15. I'm talking about you Gentiles out there that like to go out there and start spraying people. That's not what that is. Because self-love, beloved, it is important. It is very essential, especially in the midst of a people that they made those group of people hated their own guts, hated each other's. What you're seeing happening out there, it is good. It must happen. We must go out there and say things like, you've been talking trash about me, about my people. Why? Why did you take the bag? Why didn't you ally with me? Why didn't you ally with my people? It must be said. Because all those things were taught to our people to hate each other's guts. Me personally, I reach a certain level right now. Whatever people said about me or my people or stuff, it doesn't affect me at all. Because I know through studies, meditation, prophecy, and stuff like that, and a lot of healing, that these things must happen in order for us to move to the next step. Because self-love is incredibly essential. Why? Well, not only this, beloved, it will prove and strengthen your identity. See, when you hate yourself, you don't want to be you. You want to be him. You want to be her. You want to be them. So you have zero identity because you hate yours. Some people can't stand themselves. Some people don't like to look in the mirror because they hated themselves. You do know over there in Korea, I shall say South Korea, that it is almost mandatory for people to get facial or bodily surgery to look like K-pop idol or Korean drama, and so they can get a job. This is not self-love, man. That's like, yo, that's complete opposite. And I'm asking my people to know for a fact and look at themselves and love yourself for who you are. That's not saying, beloved, you shouldn't make any change in your appearance and stuff. I'm not telling my people to get out of the bed and then just go to the mirror and look the way they look and love it and go out there and tell people, you should love me. That's not what that is, okay? You know, people, you have to look at yourself within the inner self. Love it. Look the outer, love it. Yes, you can make some change, gain some weight, lose some weight, remove certain things and stuff like that. But beloved, the hatred, because if you do not love yourself, beloved, you are not protecting yourself from self-destructive pattern. You do know that, right? A lot of people do not love themselves. They are into a raging, rampaging, ramaging path of self-destruction. They do all sort of things to destroy themselves: drugs, drinking, and smoking, and whoremongering, warmongering, gang niggas. Go meeting the children for the relation and things like that. But when you have self-love, you respect yourself. You don't follow this pattern. In fact, you start cutting them off, eliminating them, minimize them, and then it enhances your confidence. Self-love prevent burns outs and then improve whatever relationship that you have, whether it's romantic, platonic, or nurturing relation. It will just increase that. Okay. Now, beloved, I don't want people to think that self-love is, it's selfish. It's not. It's just necessary. The other day we talk about sometime, beloved. I'm not telling my people to be selfish, but God damn it, you're gonna have to take care of yourself. Man. You have to take care of yourself. You have to look at yourself and say, you know what? This is about me. This is not about her. This is about me. This is about him. This is about me. This is about them. I have to take care of myself. Yeah, I have to pay attention to myself. Yeah, I have to look in the mirror and see who's truly there. This is the reality. This is the essence of human nature. Okay, and then you're gonna have to start treating yourself better, choosing rest over exhaustion. Sometimes we work, want to get this extra, we do this overtime to get this extra money for this paycheck or whatever. But we're gonna have to look at like, well, wait, hang on, man. Whatever job the Most High gave me, it should be able to support me fully. I'm doing something that is not right. There is a place in my job, in my life, I'm bleeding money. Am I ordering out too much? Yes, you're doing this, Big Levi. That's like that should be the first thing that would be the red flag here. Am I using my money on certain substances? Yes, you are. Are you buying stuff because you are emotional? I keep telling our people now, you're gonna stop. Next year, we're gonna put this in the agenda. Practicing emotional hold down, not buying emotionally, not stop celebrating Hish. Every time we win a little something, we quickly go out there, we celebrate, we lose concentration, and then we get into our emotion, we do a lot of stuff. We have to say no to what we wanted and yes to what we needed. I want a new car, but do I need it? I want this new dress. Damn, those are new Jordan. God damn it, I want them. Do I need them? Is it essential? Stop speaking to yourself in this manner. God damn it, I can do no effing thing right. They F me. Man, I'm a piece of ish. Man, I'm no start speaking to yourself kindly. Speaking kindly to yourself, beloved, is the process of nurturing this self-love. We talked about this yesterday, nurturing, making healthy lifestyle decision. Cutting off the distraction in the phone. This morning I woke up and the fourth. Today's today's December the 1st. The fourth, which is Thursday, going to give me 30 days that I'm using my phone less than 1 hour a day. Mostly what I'm doing right now is researching my computers and the books and things like that and stuff. I can't believe I'm checking last fourth, I used my phone 9 hours for one day. Probably 5 hours sleeping, listening to whatever that is, the 4 hours me checking stuff and being distracted. Make healthy lifestyle decisions. And remember a few years ago, beloved, we had that fast. Protecting your peace. At this moment right now, beloved, it's a requirement. You must protect your peace. You'll have people, especially in the fast right now, that will do anything, say anything to get under your skin. Protect your peace. Again, this go back to the cell phone, beloved. Okay? Again, beloved, not go out there and cell phone is bad and things and stuff. No, that's not what that is. The problem is not the phone. The problem is not the internet. The problem is not social media. So the problem is you. You let anything get through you. You let his words get to you. You let her words get to you. You let their words get to you. You let things come and break your peace. Protect your peace, beloved. Protect yourself. Nobody else gonna do it for you. Listen, if you need help from the higher up, if you need help from the Holy One, you're gonna have to do things that follow, that require, that ask for help. Not belligerently say, well, the Holy One need to help me with this and that. No, you need to start getting involved, change your pattern and stuff, and the Holy One will say, this one, she wants to learn and do this. Hey, go to him, go to her, assist her and provide for him, provide for her. I personally, I have nothing to worry about because I already know what's going to happen and I saw the end. I'm at peace with it. Be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. People out there screaming their asses off, things, Vladimir Putin, Iran, Trump, and stuff like that. Protecting my peace from every single one of y'all. Because spiritually speaking, beloved, the meaning of the self-love, it is to acknowledge the self-love, beloved. Self-love acknowledges that you are, indeed, our people are divinely created and worthy of care. We are heavenly created. We were the one that were crafted by the hand of the Holy One. And we are worthy of care. And the first care begin with ourselves. The first care begin with me. I'm supposed to care for myself and treat myself better. Me, I had this very, it's not only was selfish, but very egotistic way of thinking. Because it's going all over. My body, my choice, my this. You would have thought like, okay, that's people saying this because of a better choice. No, it's always something negative. And I'm like, yo, it's my body, my choice. I can do whatever I want to do. I'm going to eat as much as I can, and I'm not going to work out anymore and lift and do none of that because it's my body. I care. I do not care. And not only this was a fatal flaw, and I did not realize that there were other people that were not me that were relying on my physical body. And if I damage my physical body, I damage those people. I did not realize up until I have my daughter and I have friends and families and people that I go around, and I realize how important I was to them being healthy in the midst of them. Can you imagine your brother Big Levi always sick? It's not like he's sick because he got something stuff. No, he's sick because he keep making himself sick. He can't be here. He can't do the job. He can't do anything. You want to speak to brother. You want to know what he's saying and thinking. He's sick somewhere, because he had in his own guts. He doesn't see himself as worthy of care. You should. Remember, the light says, honor the vessel I gave you. Not only you shall not pollute the land where they're at, you shall not pollute the temple. Self-love, indeed, beloved, we talked about this the other day, is gratitude for your own existence. Honor it, beloved. Keep this vessel holy. And by that, I mean, brethren, there are certain things that shall not get inside your body, inside your mind, on your skin, touching you, rubbing again. Well, there's a certain part of the baking process indeed, but hey, man, I can't bake with any kind of baker or for the women going to this butcher shop and then stop, getting your turkey stuffed by this man. But the point is, beloved, is there are certain things you need to keep away from you. Certain act you don't get involved with. And one thing is, our people will learn that if we set boundaries, there is a form of guilt in there. No, we need to listen, beloved. Okay, I love my people and I want my people. My people have class. My people are honor. My people are not dishonest. My people are good people. That's why I'm here with my people, and that's why I'm here conversing with them. I want you to know that if you set boundaries and you set certain things, do not feel guilty about it, because that's what Hish is, man. That's what that thing is, man. I set a boundary. There are certain things I personally will not cross, and there are certain things I will not allow people to do to me and cross under me. And here's where we make the mistake. Well, with the major part of the mistake, we love setting boundaries for other people. When it happened for other people, Blackfoot quickly put the cape, fly like Superman, and say, "Hey, you cross the boundary. You shouldn't do this people and stuff." Because of course, we have this PTSD. Truly, we really don't want to see anyone suffer, because we are the sufferer. We are the atlas that hold a hole in our neck. And it is hard. It is difficult. We don't want to see anyone do this. But, beloved, this is not up to you. The hole gonna have to be on the back of some people right now, man, because, we have to set boundaries. You can't do this anymore. And I'm serious. People will try to guilt trip you. Oh, why'd you say this, man? Why'd you say that, man? Why'd you this to him? Why'd you this to her? Why'd you this to yourself? Nope, you ain't gonna guilt trip me here. I'm done with this hash. You're no longer going to do that to me. And beloved, we said this the other day, you have to start speaking life over yourself. Give yourself life. Remember, your mouth, your lips, your tongue give life to whatever that you get involved with. If you get involved in conspiracy theories, you're going to give that life. You get involved with whatever Haitian is doing with Iran over there, you give that life. Get involved with whatever Mr. Sean Combs, Sean Carter, and all the other Sean out there. You're gonna give that life. You give life to anger, hatred, and self-hatred. Well, in that case, it's death for you, but you're gonna give that life. And brethren, we have to rest intentionally. Not rest because it is my break time. Not rest because, oh, thank God we are down or something happened. Let me take a rest. Nope. You have to wake up and say, you know what? People always want thinking like, okay, I'm gonna take a week or 2 weeks vacation to go to Brazil or Cancun or whatever. No, you know what? I'm tired, man. I'm gonna put this. I'm taking a week, 2 weeks, or 2-3 days work thing, and I'm gonna turn off my phone. All I'm going to do is go to sleep. I'm gonna get a bottle of melatonin, which I need to go get today, and then just go to sleep, man. Rest intentionally. Rest with intention. Appreciate your progress to a degree. Celebrate, but I don't really like the word celebrate. But I appreciate your progress. Say, all right, making progress. Yesterday, I only used my phone for like 5 hours instead of 12. That's good. That's good. I'm getting there. Again, treat yourself with respect. Affirmation. I honor myself with love, care, and kindness. I am worthy of greatness, goodness, and righteousness. All praises to the Most High God Almighty. Heavenly Father, thank you. Thank you for the self-love. I mean, you do love us, although we are one people that hated our own guts. We hated each other. We hate our guts, and we love our enemies. So, yes, indeed. Thank you for the Holy Spirit for being in our midst and show us self-love, beloved. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Stop taking hate from people, okay? All right, do the best that you can. All right, okay, good then, good. Before we move into this, yeah, all right then. All right, well, again, they are cutting the grass outside, and it's a little bit loud. Hang on, Mom. All right. All right then. Good. So, well, let me see if there's no question here. Yes, I had to mute this because I was talking to someone. All right, no question concerning this. All right, let's move to the next step concerning this. All right, here's okay, this is Fox News. Is that what that is? This is Fox News. Sometimes it's not the real Fox News, but anyway, let's play this again.
Airbus grounding over 6,000 planes for an urgent software update. The company keeping its fleet of A320s off the runway after uncovering a flaw that could leave pilots unable to steer during certain conditions. Saying this, quote, analysis of a recent event involving an A320 family aircraft has revealed that intense solar radiation may corrupt data critical to the function of flight controls. The glitch revealed after an FAA investigation into an October flight to Cancun that lost altitude, hurting 15 passengers before its emergency landing.
All right.
Airbus
So,
grounding over 6,000 planes.
okay, this is let me go ahead and a little bit and go into what's going on here. But before we move here, are there any one of you that are new? You don't know what's going on with the airplane? Anybody new here? Because I don't want to waste my people time, because sometimes it's just you feel insulted. You know, sometimes to the people that are listening, it's like, come on, man, we know this thing, man. Why we keep repeating the same thing? And there's one thing I despise is me keep saying the same stuff. So we just want to know if you're new or you don't know what on earth is going on with those airplanes and in general. I'm assuming everybody here should be able to, like, okay, well, hey, um, I know what's going on. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I got an idea. I'm not a huge gear in the mix moving thing, but I'm a small cog in this thing. I know what that is and stuff like that. Yeah. All right, then. I'm assuming because there's no answer, everybody is here. You are indeed well aware of what's going on. So I'm saying this for the people that's going to watch this in the future, or those that were not be able to answer my question. You see, what you're calling flying, what you're calling driving, walking, all those things are done by energy. Energy cannot be created, it cannot be destroyed. Energy, another word for it is magic. That's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. It's magic. Your car is a magical device. Sound absurd, but it is. You yourself, you are a magical being. You have inside of you what they call a core. In the movie, Iron Man core. Iron Man core. No. Iron Man. There you go. So, the first one. Anyway, Iron Man, okay, you are like an Iron Man. What you're seeing outside here is a suit, all right? This suit was given unto you by the Most High God Almighty during the time when you were with Adam and Eve and you broke the law there. So he gives you a special suit. And this suit, he has to envelop your energy, your soul, and then he gives you a core. You see these, things. You know what? Let me just type it. This thing. This is what power the suit. This is the main, the core, the heart of the suit. All right. It powered the entire suit, the core. All right. Now, oops. See, a human heart, let's take this one right here. A human heart is a core. And what power this human heart? What power this human heart is the soul, the spirit, the light that is in there. So this allow your heart to pump. But this heart have a certain amount of energy in it. This energy could run for, let's say, 100 years, 200 years, 75 years. It will depend on the amount of it. Let's say your energy, the Holy One, your battery, your heart, or your soul is have an expiration for 100 years. Okay, and your heart. So now, this magic that is within you and your being that sustain you, supposed to sustain you for 100 years, if you go out there, you get involved with all sort of things and things you aren't supposed to, and they give you a manual how to operate the suit. And there's certain things, the more you do it, the more you're going to lose energy. There are certain things in life you do, beloved, you lose at least a year or 2 years out of your life. Certain exercise, certain stuff you participated, you lose 10 years because it took so much energy out of your battery. Your battery was supposed to run out of 100 years. It's going to run at 90 years because of these things that you got involved to. And then you got involved to another things. It took 20 years out of this. So now your battery, your heart, or whatever, it's gonna run out of 60 years now. And when you reach 60, the battery die, and there's no more magic, there's no more power. You die. Let's say a guy like DMX. DMX died at 50, 54, 55, in his 50s. Young man. What happened? Well, this fake lifestyle. If you're a rapper, you're gonna have to always be on the always be on the hype, spending drug, women, and all that and things. You're not gonna live long. Drinking and smoking and those things. I'm just taking this example. So your battery, something is sucking. There is entities out there. Whether you well in the good book they call those entities. Excuse me. Lava. Lava. Okay, well. Lava. Lava. No, nah. Lava. Lava. You see these things? Those are also physical. You know what? Let's take there we go. Oops. There you go. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's take something like that. I want something that was more graphic, but anyway. See those worms, things in the spiritual realm, they will attach to you. Those things, once they attach to you, they suck the magic out of you, your energy. How do they get attached to you? They get attached to you doing an argument. They get attached to you when you watch certain videos, when you read certain information, when you see certain people. You created them with your own mind. They are in the not the spiritual realm though, but the astral realm. And they will attach to you, they will suck on your energy. Places those things are abundant: strip club, nightclub, bars, and things like that. The church is like it's the church is I want the worst image here, but it seems you know what? Let's try this. Oops. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. That's better. Okay, well, is this one? There you go. See this? The churches, they are loaded with these things. The religious places. That's why they want you there. And those things so they can suck your energy from the ley line. And the more you struggle, you fight, the bigger they get, the stronger they get, they suck you. People that have addiction in your astral realm, your astral body is loaded, you're covered with these things. They are constantly sucking up your magic, sucking up your energy. If you had 100% on your battery, they are going to drain you. Those things, when they caught up on you, they will suck your magic out. So, your body is a magical device, so to speak. It has a soul in it. It's a suit. It's a shell, something in there, and those things are there. Most of the time, 99.99% of the time, you created those things. You are the problem. You are the one that choose to go to this church. To go to those people, to lie down with this fellow, to get involved with this horrible and terrible act. And by 70% of the time, you can get rid of them. But there's that 130%. There are certain one of them you caught, you can never get rid of them. There are certain acts, for instance, certain murder and killing you do, you can't. And this is real. We studied this in our book. Go to our Patreon if you're a student. Go to Initiation into Hermetic Collection. Go to step 6. Step 6 of step 5. Okay, when you're doing astral travel. All right, those things are in your dream. That's why when you're dreaming, you see yourself running slow. And then you are so slow, you can't do things. Somebody's chasing you, that person is very fast. Those things are there sucking up your magic, sucking up your energy. People that are in debt, you have them. You cannot get rid of them, okay? It is there. It is there for this reason. You created them by mentally thinking about negativity. If you're one person, all you want to think about is negative, or you won't spend a second without thinking about something vile. And I'm not talking about sensual, something vile, like something you want to hurt people out there. They will sucking up your stuff. So this thing draw the magic in you. So therefore, you're a magical being. So you have an energy source in your core. Now, your car. How does your car run? Electricity is magic. Gasoline is just a fluid condenser. That's all that is. Petrol is a fluid condenser. When you pour the gasoline in your car, it's a form of energy. When you crank the car, it make the car run. So the gasoline is the magic. If you don't put the gasoline in the car, it won't work. It doesn't have any gas. It doesn't have any magic in it. Okay? All right. So electricity, your phone, anything that have energy, it's a magical thing. Of course, we say science and stuff. Hey, science, this watch here, science and things. No, they are magical things. An airplane. The reason why you see the airplane fly is not because of technology and aerodynamics and stuff like that. And you see all those sciences that they have, things like that. They can't keep those airplanes in the air. They have to ground them. But I thought you guys have aerodynamics and things. I thought Bill Gates was going to block the sun. Whatever the hell happened to this thing? Excuse me. Whatever the hell happened to Bill Gates? He was going to block the sun. Is that what that is? What happened here? But none of this. You see, your airplane fly because of two things. One, well, the fuel that is in it, power it. Two, the ley line that suck it up, picking it up. Okay? These things that spinning, whether it's jet or propeller or the turboprop or prop, whatever that is, it will connect to the ley line. The ley line would pull it. When you're in an airplane, you suffer turbulences, and there are turbulences so high some people can die because it's violent. It's not wind. It's not like no. It's the shifting of the ley line, whatever that you're travel inside. It's like an invisible tube that you see when you go to the. Okay. You see those things? Okay, no. Let's see if we can do this here. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? Okay, all right. This is one of the way that the ley line works, all right?
Okay.
This is the airplane.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is the airplane stack of tube. That's the destination. And then you get into the ley line.
हो रहा है.
Close. And it just sucking it up. See this. There's one that they follow. I think this one. This one. Okay, this is how it works. I like the one you can show you how this thing is just. There we go. See how it's sucking up this? There's one that is it this one? All right, that one is better. I think it's this one. See, this is how when you're traveling through the ley line or when you're doing mental travel, you're going to some type of tube. Okay, when you're doing no. When you are doing mental travel, that's what you see. You see all these tube things, and you're going through the ley line. It connected you with the universe, multiverse, or whatever that is. Okay, and that's what you see in the movies. They call that wormhole. In the scientific stuff like that. Wormhole is nothing but super ley lines, super advanced, hyper ley lines and stuff, and things like that. So your airplane go through this thing, all right? It's not like because your science. That's not what that is. You know, you people are liars. Okay, it is because of magic. You hide that fact. You make people think, oh well, because we're scientists or this and that. And when it comes to the solar flare, your scientists can do anything for that, grounded everything. But you guys should have known this. Okay, see this? See how this thing just run around and then get to your destination. But sometimes when you're going through the ley line tube, the bottom open and then this thing drop. That's why the plane fell off the sky. It just somehow the ley line cut off. It switched and then it dropped out of it. It can't fly by on its own. It can't. You think your plane can fly on its own? No, it's because of the magic, the energy of the ley line. You can do pretty much anything with the ley lines, man. You can suck energy, you can send out energy, you can heal people from afar, you can make people sick from afar. You can do a lot of things. So now, because 83 were in the blessing, they were given a limited access, a temporal access to the ley line. Around the 1910s, earlier, the Wright brothers and all that stole this Haitian because who are flying before, they're just enjoying these things. Probably more than 100 years ago, they were given access to the ley line to fly through the sky and things like that. Because now the blessing is done, and that's it. The contract is done, and then it's done. You won't be able to fly anymore. And at one point, like we said, you will not be able to go anywhere, not only on car, airplane, train, bicycle, on foot, on boat. People are like, oh well, I'll travel through big boats you want, because there are certain things in the sea. The ley line run through the sea too. And there is one ley line in the sea, but except this one has a lot of teeth. So yeah. You will see those things. With patience, with faith, I shall say, whether you have faith or not, you will see those things. Nonetheless, beloved, when did Dave say that three-eye atlas thing was supposed to be here? Well, I gotta leave. I can't stay for that long. When is this thing? We got about like a couple of minutes. When is this thing supposed to get here? It's already here, but scientifically we have to do things. December 19th, is that what that is? December 19th. Today is December 1st. And it's already past noon, at least where I'm at. The people over there in California is still early in the morning, I'm assuming. December 19th. Today is December 1st. Today is December 1st. So basically, you people got 18 more days. Basically, you people got 18 more days. I don't know, man. I don't know. Bad boys, what you gonna do when this thing come for you? Prepare thyself, man. The 19th, we will still be in our fast. I am not moved. I am not dismayed, man. So yeah, you got 18 more days to get raptured. And if you don't get raptured in the next 18 days here, I don't know what's gonna happen. Woo! 10:30 a.m. Excellent. The hell you people going to do? The pastors, you got 18 days to leave, vacate the property. The hell you people going to do in 18 days, man? Again, I don't know what, I'm very confused. It's like, what you people going to do? So the rapture could happen today. You never know. You never know. It could, by the 17th, the rapture probably could happen that time. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you people, man, how, I don't know, man. Like, you people expected to get out of here after all that you've done? Yeah, that's not what that is. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. I will leave you with love. Self-love. I say shalom, okay? All right. Here we go.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.